For the Dragons, he averaged 12.6 points per game. He's a 5'11 senior guard this year for Pekin. Sean Valenta on the microphone, and he will introduce the anthem and then starters. We'll take a 3-minute break, and John Price will cue up some commercials. We'll come back and tell you about the starters for Lanphier and Pekin after this timeout.
This month, get employee pricing at the Green Family Stores.
You don't even have to work. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Outstanding, outstanding, ladies. All right. Let's see if someone has memories of this moment. Welcome, Nick.
And Prada, but you can also count on
of the Flying Illini. The book on Nick. Of course, a great career. Illini, first round draft pick of the Orlando Magic. And who could forget that shot, that buzzer beater that probably drove Bobby Knight's blood pressure through the roof. The big buzzer beater at Assembly Hall in Bloomington as the Illini knocked off. Success. For our special guest tonight, Illini legend, Nick Anderson. Some words from Nick.
How's everybody doing this evening? First of all, I want to thank everybody for putting this together, giving me this opportunity to be here. It's a great moment for me because I'm back in my home state. I'm a Chicago kid, but I'm a Illinois kid. I love to see all of my Illini fans are here. There you go. Participate today. Have fun, be safe. Happy holidays to everybody.
All right. One more time for Illini legend, Nick Anderson. Man, was he fun to watch. More than a decade in the NBA. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Nick Anderson. Got to see Nick Anderson play for the 89 Flying Illini. Now Sean Valenta will give us the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the Dragons of Pekin, they'll be the home team on the scoreboard. They'll be the guests, actually. At forward, 6-foot senior Sam McLean. Another forward is 6'3" junior Jace Link. Link, the biggest, the tallest of the starters for Pekin at 6'3". Ben Cash, 5'11", junior, one of the guards. Mason Carr, a 6-foot senior, will be another guard, and Christian Hill, a 5'10" junior, will be the third guard. McLean, Link, Cash, Carr, and Hill, the starters for the Pekin Dragons, coached by Jeff Walraven. Pekin won 7 games last year. For the Lanphier Lions, starters, some familiar names. At one forward, 6'4" junior Cardell McGee. McGee, highly recruited junior in the state of Illinois. The postman, the other forward will be 6'6" sophomore Carl Wright. At center will be 6'6" senior Will Bowl. The backcourt, a veteran backcourt, 5'9" senior Yakima Rose. and 6-foot senior Andre Williams. McGee and Wright, Bowles in the middle, Rose and Williams, the starting 5 for the Lanphier Lions tonight. Lions, of course, coached by Blake Turner. Officials for tonight's game, Keith Johnson, Rich Doman, and Edgar Brummett. That's the officiating crew. John?
East Central Illinois crew, Edgar Brummett and Keith Johnson, both from Champaign. And Rich Dolman hails from Gibson City. We'll have the Couple brothers here on Saturday night for the championship game.
Yeah,
Dave Riedel
about
worked that game with them.
3 months ago, Blake Turner called me and was trying to get hooked up with the Couples because they were actually scheduled to work in New Berlin that night, and they needed to get a change. So he got the Couples to work the title game of the tournament. State tournament officials, why not?
Yeah, Edgar Brummett, Keith Johnson have worked basketball finals, and we saw Rich Dolman at a state baseball tournament a few years ago. We had a local team in it, so it's a good veteran crew for this game. Pekin will wear white, though they are the visiting team. Lanphier will be the home team on the scoreboard, but in black on their home court. It'll be Carl Wright, the third jumping center, against Jace Link. Jim mentioned he is the tallest starter for Pekin at 6'3". In fact, they don't have any reserves that are taller than 6'3" either, and Lanphier controls the tap. Veteran point guard Andre Williams is dribbling the basketball. He's got a new number this year, wearing number 3 as he switched from 23, which he had worn the last 2 years here at Lanphier. Pekin in a straight man. Bowles dumps it low on the right side to Wright. He misses connections with Yakima Rose on a right sideline pass, and it's out of bounds for an early turnover.
Kick out by Wright. Wright is an exciting player. Wright loves the dunk. Played a lot on the JV level as a freshman last year. Got a little varsity time, but he is an exciting player. He's going to block some shots, and at 6'6", add a little length to the Lanphier lineup.
Mason Carr to forecourt, gives it out to Ben Cash, the 5'11" senior, the top returning scorer for Pekin, a team that averaged only 45 points per game last year. Carr, the football quarterback in the left corner, gives it out to Cash at long range.
Very deliberate Pekin offense.
And now driving hard to the basket is Jace Link on the right side. He lays it up and in. So the Dragons benefited from being methodical, and they have a 2-0 lead at the 7-minute mark of the first quarter here at Lobernica Gym. Still room for you. Just a $6 ticket to see both this game and Illini recruit DeMonte Williams and defending tournament champion Manuel against North Chicago in the 7:30 game. Andre Williams to forecourt, high right to McGee, into the corner to Rose, the very talented senior who's been a 4-year varsity player. He steps back for a long 2 and banked it in. Yakima Rose hit it high off the square on a right side jumper to tie the game at 2. 6:30 to play first quarter. And up top, it's Carr at the other end for 3. That's good. Mason Carr. 4-year varsity basketball player and a 5-2 lead for Pekin. Quickly back the other way. Rose driving layup, no good. Right had it on its fingertips, lost it, picked up by Bowles. Low to Rose, angles away from the rim and missed from in tight. Link pulls this one down for Pekin. Early 5-2 lead for the underdog Dragons. Down the lane, Cash, and McGee stepped out his foot and will be called for the trip. Ben Cash, a toe-headed youngster, not that tall, but a good ball player. A lot of multi-sport athletes on this Pekin team.
Quick change for Lanphier. Corrington Jones comes in and Carl Wright comes out.
Jones played quite a bit off the bench for Lanphier last year. Actually got a couple of starts. 5-2 Pekin. Cash down the lane. Switches to the right hand, but the shot affected by Rose is an air ball. And the rebound comes down to Corrington Jones for Lanphier. They come to forecourt to our right. A quick 3 for McGee. Ties the game out of the left corner. Cardell McGee didn't take a lot of threes last year, but he made a good percentage. Made 20 out of 51. We're tied at 5. 5:35 to play first quarter at Lobernica Gym.
Part of the evolution of Cardell McGee's game, moving it outside a little bit more.
Link has the ball on the left side over to Christian Hill with a 2-tone hairstyle. Now to Cash on the right side, guarded by Williams in the man, in the lane to McLean, touching for the first time, but back out to Cash. Cash dribbles top of the key, getting a screen, fires a 3 and miss. Long rebound to Rose. Starting the run out for Lanphier. He drops it off to Williams for 3 from left of center. That's good. And an 8-5 lead for Lanphier. The Lions have their first lead, and Pekin goes over and back as McLean was straddling the half-court line as he caught the pass from a teammate.
And back in for Lanphier.
Change for Pekin. Zach Sullivan, a 6-foot senior, is in for Mason Carr. Lions have scored the last 6 on made threes by McGee and Williams. 3 minutes into the first quarter. Behind his back, Rose, an ankle-breaking move. Fadeaway jumper won't go, though. A tip drill on the rebound battle into the right defensive corner and run down by McLean for Pekin and White. Ben Cash running point. Comes to the forecourt. Gets it to the cutter. McLean stuffed but fouled at the rim, and he'll shoot a pair.
They're going to get Corrington Jones coming over the shoulder. Edgar Brummett makes the call.
Gives us an opportunity to remind you that all season long, free throws will be sponsored on Sports Radio 1450 by Stamp Carpet. We'll take timeouts for Steak and Shake. We'll name a Dublin pub player of the game for every local team. After every broadcast, the first of 2 for McLean is in and out, no good. And in case you are near a television, you can watch this game on cable channel 22 through District 186. If you're near a computer, it's on YouTube. Search for SPS channel 22 on the YouTube channel. Second free throw, no good long, and the rebound pulled down by Jones for Lanphier. 8-5 lead for the Lions, 4:25 to play first quarter. Here's a drive by Rowe, shut down by Hill. Sends it top of the key to Williams for a deep 3. Good! 2 straight made threes for Andre Williams, who was under 30% from distance last year.
One of the things that they want to do, they want to have Rose run a little more point and Williams give more shooting opportunities.
9-point run for the Lions. They lead 11-5. Sullivan, a left baseline drive, no good as he was shut down by Bowles, who took it off his hands. Gives a head to Rose, all the way to the other end, goes up and under with the right hand and lays it in. And timeout Jeff Walraven as the Lions, after a slow start, have scored the last 11 and lead 13-5. A Steak and Shake 30, 3:52 to play first quarter. Back to Lobernica Gym after a half-minute timeout.
On being deep and quick, and Lanphier's run a couple guys in off the bench and running them up and down the floor a little bit.
Mason Carr has the basketball, guarded by McGee at the top of the key, gives to Sullivan. His pass into traffic is broken up and stolen, and then a foul committed by Zach Sullivan off his error as he knocked down Andre Williams, who had crossed half court. First on Sullivan, second on the team. 6'3" senior guard Carter Taphorn into the game for Pekin. That's a familiar basketball name in Tazewell County. Carter's older brother Nathan plays at Northwestern. He's got a younger brother who's on the JV team, and their dad Pat is one of the assistant coaches at Pekin. He was a college basketball player back in the day at Wisconsin Green Bay. In the lane, Cardell McGee, he had a seam but didn't take the shot. Left corner Jones rises for a tougher shot and missed the 3.
Wright's going to get it over the shoulder.
Yeah, he climbed on the back of Mason Carr, so Carl Wright called for that foul. Carl Wright does not look, Jim, like he's put on a lot of weight from last year, but he can really get off the court.
Oh, boy, yeah, he's a specimen. Yeah, he can really an athlete on the court.
Lanphier with full court pressure, trying to quicken the pace of the game. They lead 13-5. They're the big favorites in this game. Didn't play Pekin in this tournament here last year. Chase Link called for that walk just across half court on the left side after he faked a pass, so another Pekin turnover.
4 turnovers against the Dragons now.
These teams now take turns playing in each other's tournaments. As Pekin comes here to Lanphier. Lanphier, all but 1 year of the Pekin Holiday Tournament at Christmas time, has made that trip. Here's a tough over the back of his head shot by McGee from left of the rim. He missed that. And the rebound yanked down by Carr, who has re-entered for the Dragons.
Challenged on the boards right there. Jace
Link in the right corner. That's Jace, last name is Link. Now they reverse the ball left side to Carter Taphorn, a good golfer. Right of center to Cash, who tees up a three, and it's good. Ben Cash, a big scorer last year, averaged 12.5 points, second high on the team. That breaks that 11-point Lanphier run. 13-8 Lions, 2:24 to play first quarter. McGee right of center for three, that's good. And Lanphier shooting well from three-point range. Both McGee and Williams, who are expected to be big scorers this year.
4 out of 5 from 3.
Yeah, they've hit 2 threes apiece. A lot more shot opportunities this year with Xavier Bishop up at over at Missouri, Kansas City. 16-8 Lanphier. Pass batted away onto the baseline, back to the Dragons, who will inbound under their basket. 2:02 to play first quarter.
James Jones makes his first appearance for Lanphier for Corrington Jones.
He is the nephew of head coach Blake Turner. That's Aaron Powers' brother. Aaron, the former Lanphier Lion, who played on the fourth-place team in 2012 for Chuck Shanklin. Chuck's coaching in Decatur tonight on the bench with LT. The Southeast opens against Bolingbrook, and Tim will have the play-by-play of that game at 7:30. Nice 360 spin move, but Link missed his first shot, got his own rebound, and cleaned up. Second basket for Jace Link, and it's 16-10 Lions. 1:35 to play first quarter. We're at about 80% capacity at the moment. Three try, no good for James Jones off the right side, so he put one up quickly after entering the game. Taphorn has the rebound for Pekin. Both teams going straight man. They dump it down low off the hands of Taphorn, right of the basket, out of bounds to Lanphier.
Yeah, long entry pass, and he just couldn't get his hands on it. Went through a lot of waving hands on the way into the post, and Taphorn just couldn't grab it.
Andre Williams running point this trip, picked up by Hill as he brings it across the timeline left. Swings it on the right side, McGee. A jab step in, but no shot. Backs it out with the left hand. Now steps back for a long jumper that's 4-3, but no good from left of center. Rebounded by Link for Pekin. They're trying to get back in it. Taphorn to Cash, front court left side. Three try, no good off the front of the rim, and the rebound in the left defensive corner, too. Yakima Rose of Lanphier, he dribbled by two Pekin players. Tried to swing a pass behind his back, but in the passing lane, Cash intercepted for the Dragons. And Cash is cut off and fouled by Wright as he approaches the basket on the right side for Pekin. That'll be two quick fouls on sophomore Wright.
That wasn't a very good foul either.
No. Subs each way. They'll get right out for Big Will Bowles, who started on the post last year and tonight as well.
Sam McClain back in for Pekin.
He was one of the starters for Pekin. McClain, 40 seconds to play first quarter, 16-10 Lanphier. Hill, a football defensive back, gives it up to Ben Cash. And now the football quarterback, Mason Carr, at the top of the key. Pekin was 6-4 this past football season. They got throttled in their first-round playoff game, so all the football players have had plenty of basketball practice before this opener. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Hill has a pass almost get away from the intended target, Taphorn, who ran it down. And now back to the half-court line to Ben Cash. Cash guarded by Rose. He better advance the ball now. 7 seconds. Drive down the left side of the lane. Swung up pass low. Intercepted by Bowles, but he lost it. Hard drive in. Taphorn, he missed. McClain had the rebound, but he was stripped by James Jones, and the first quarter comes to an end. Lanphier 16, Pekin 10. We're at the Adam Lopez Country Financial Thanksgiving Basketball Tournament. Back for the second quarter in a minute.
And folks, stick around at halftime. We're going down. Mason Carr. Pekin found for Christian Hill is first, team second. End of the game for Lanphier 23, DJ Edwards. Lanphier foul number 1, Yakiba Rose is first, team third. Checking in the Lanphier game for Rose, 10 points and shows. Three-pointer good, Mason Carr. Timeout Lanphier. In for Pekin 10, Matt Thorne. In for Lanphier 1, Yakiba Rose.
Trinity in Taylorville announces the...
Your love for pizza just got deeper.
Mason Carr. Hey folks, you get your Nick Anderson autograph. $10 for an autograph picture. $10 to a video picture with a Illini legend, Nick Anderson. He's over in the southwest corner in the Country Financial Club. Pekin foul, 14, Mason Carr, his first team third. Up to the line, Andre Williams. In for Pekin 2, Carter Taplin. In for the Lions 2, Kyle McGee. Once again, if you're just arriving, despite the road uniforms, Lanphier is the home team on the scoreboard. In for Pekin 24, Jack Halstead, and 35, Jace Lincoln. In for Lanphier 15, Stanley Morgan. Pekin foul, 22, Ben Cash, his first team fourth. Bucket waved off, foul call on 3. Andre Williams for Lanphier, his first team foul number 6. Pekin foul 24, Jack Halstead, his first team fifth. Lanphier foul call to Carnell McGee, his second, team seventh. Up to the line. Checking in for Pekin 33, Zach Sullivan. In for the 19, number 5. Pekin foul number 14, Mason Carr, his second, team foul number 6. And for Lanphier, 23, PJ Edwards. In for Lanphier, number 50, William Olds. And number 2, Carnell McGee. Also in number 10, Corrington Jones. 2019. Don't forget to buy those 50-50 tickets, folks. 50-50 tickets on sale. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please stick around for a special ceremony honoring a couple of Lanphier greats. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to honor two people. If there was a Mount Rushmore of this very high school, these two individuals would have their faces carved in stone. First up, he's an institution. You can put him on the District 186 Mount Rushmore as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chuck Flamini. He's a man who never rested on his laurels, taught and coached in District 186 for 40 years. When we look back to the early 90s, one of the great developments in high school sports in this state, the development of the Central State 8 Conference, one of the founders is standing right there, Chuck Flamini. Long-time athletic director here at Lanphier, principal of Lanphier, also principal of Springfield High School. The Central Office Curriculum Coordinator for District 186, Assistant Superintendent of Schools for 186, District Athletic Director, Assistant Regional Superintendent of Schools, and a fixture in the Lanphier High School Hall of Fame. Once again, give a warm round of applause to Chuck Flamini. But who wants some words from some old radio guy? Here's something a little more permanent. Great frame of great honor for a great man. That's my kind of home improvement project. Make some noise one more time for Chuck Flamini. The man bleeds orange and black, my friends. All right, now another legend. Sadly no longer with us, but his memory remains strong along the halls along this institution, and that is Philip Schmidt. How could you forget him? His name was Mr. Lanphier. Philip Schmidt graduated from Lanphier High School in 1952. He was principal from 1974 to 1991. Known to the faculty, students, and the community as Mr. Lanphier, Phil Schmidt was Lanphier High School's biggest and loudest booster. He could be seen on game day roaming hallways in his unforgettable black pants and orange blazer, encouraging the students to get to class. Whether it was football, basketball, or other sports, Mr. Lanphier was there to cheer on the Lions. Wearing his blaze orange cowboy hat, Mr. Schmidt was Lanphier High School's #1 cheerleader. Well, Principal Schmidt passed away this year at 82 years of age. He's represented here tonight by his son, John, Lanphier class of 83, Judge John's wife, Robin, and his grandson, John Phillip. The success of Lanphier High School and its students was always #1 in his heart. To Mr. Lanphier, education was one of the most important things in the world, and Lanphier High School is the best place in the world to get it. Let's make some noise where you can hear it up there. Give it up for Philip H. Schmidt, Mr. Lanphier. How about a big hand for the Schmidt family? Whether it's in the courtroom or the Springfield Park District, continuing his tradition of giving to this community. Let's hear it for the whole Schmidt family. All right, folks, don't forget your chance to get an autograph from Illini legend Nick Anderson. I'll tell you what, if you want that warm, fuzzy feeling inside, get on YouTube and check out Nick Anderson's buzzer beater against Indiana. The greatest individual moment that season, no doubt about it. The Flying Illini, Kenny Battle, Stephen Bardo, Nick Anderson, just some great memories. I want to say, what was that, a 45-footer? I forgot how long that shot was. Ice water in his veins. And the canned food drive continues to benefit St. John's Breadline drop-offs at each entrance. Refreshments can be purchased in the wrestling gym, and tournament t-shirts will be on sale in the wrestling gym throughout the tournament. Also, you can check out every game on Channel 22. Welcome back, your Pekin Dragons. Welcome back, your Lanphier Lions!
Invested in you. Hickory Point Bank. Invested. Member FDIC.
Once again, $10 for autographs and autograph picture with Nick Anderson, a picture with Nick. Goaltender the call. Buffalo work the big catch. Checking in for Lanphier 5, James Jones. Lanphier foul 10 points and Jones is second, team first. In the game for Pekin 2, Carter Taborn. In for Lanphier 23, DJ Edwards. Pekin. And for Lanphier, 32, Carl Wright, and number 50, William Bowles. And for Pekin, 24, Jack Halston. Big catch. Taking it from Lanphier, 23, B.J. Edwards. In for Lanphier 2, Cardell McGee. Three-pointer good. Carter Chapel. And catch. Three-quarters of play in the books. Lanphier 44, Pekin 32. Folks, if you want our keepsake, remember your letter did. And on the game for Lanphier Lions 10, Thornton Jones, number 50, William Holmes. Head on over to see again. There's only $10 for an autograph or picture. Add that to your Illini collection. The Flying Illini. Punch your ticket to Seattle. Is it me? Or does it look like Nick can still play today? Lanphier foul 23. TJ Edwards, his first, team second up to the line, 21 Sam McLean. In for Lanphier, number 2, Carnell McGee, 5, James Jones, and 10, Corrington Jones. Team foul 21, Sam McLean. His first team foul in for Pekin. Number 4, Christian Hill. Timeout Lanphier. Pekin foul 22, Ben Cash, his second team second. Lanphier foul 5, James Jones. His first team third into the game. 15, Stanley Morgan. In for Carnell McGee. Jones! Bucket counts, Carter Tapworth. Lanphier found 10 points, and Jones is third. Team fourth, in for Lanphier, 32, Carl Wright, and 23, PJ Edwards. Foul call on Mason Carr for Pekin is third, team third. Onto the line got Kimo Rose. Foul call on 32, Carl White is third, team fifth. And for Lanphier, in for James Jones, 10th Corrington Jones. Pekin foul. Caller 22, Pekin Cash, his 13-4. And foul also calling 3, Andre Williams for Lanphier, his second, team 6. Rose. Foul call on Lanphier's 23, P.J. Edwards. In for Corrington Jones, Andre Williams, William Knowles, P.J. Edwards, and Andre Williams and Yakiba Rose. 34, Anthony Crump. 4, Marquand Day. More to follow. Also into the game, 20, Jarrell Tarr. Also in 31, Elijah Malik for Lanphier. In for Pekin 33, Zach Sullivan. 3, Brandon Lavin. 20, Mitchell Kashia. Nope. 11, Skyler Coriel. Also in for Pekin, 15, Cole Giannessi. And number 10, Matt Thornton for Pekin. Also in the game for Lanphier, 44, Herb McMath. Your final score, Lanphier 60, Pekin 40.